I'm NichBoy and welcome to Pocket, and today I'm playing Enter the Gungeon, which is a top-down shooter roguelike by developer Dodge Roll. It's a bullet hell with a sexy art style, so let's jump in and enter the Gungeon. I pushed my luck too much with Pete. He walked away from the camera. So, Enter the Gungeon has a backstory. You have to enter the Gungeon, which is like a gun dungeon. For some reason, which I don't really quite understand, something to do with you need to find a time machine to go back in time to stop time happening or something, but that, you know, like, that's not important. That's not at all why we're here. We're here for shooting. At first, you can pick one of 4 characters. So you've got the Marine, you've got the Pilot, you've got the Convict, and you've got the Hunter. So I've been playing a bit of this game over the weekend, and each character has a special item and ability that they can use. So the Marine has a shield, and the Hunter has a crossbow and a dog. So I'm definitely gonna go with the dog. So I don't quite know what the dog does. I think maybe it gets in the way of bullets, which I don't really like. This is a game like Binding of Isaac where there's lots of abilities, lots of items, lots of secrets, and the game sometimes is quite vague about what they do, and you need to discover it out for yourself or go into the index and start reading up on everything, which I have not done. I've just sort of like waded in headfirst with my puppy. Yeah, okay, so the bullets, they're the bad guys, and the bad guys also shoot bullets at you. I don't quite get the lore of that universe, that bullets can shoot bullets, but we're not going to examine it too much. I just picked up a bunch of shell casings, and they seem to be my currency. So up there you see in the left corner, 10. I've got 10 casings, and I've got 1 key. And I find chests that I can unlock and get more guns with. I love all the enemy design. They're all really cute until you realize that they're all trying to screw you up. Like this book. How cute are books? But books actually totally screw you up because they have huge sort of shooting abilities, which you do not want to get in the middle of. Now, something that separates a game like this from something like Binding of Isaac is you've got a few super moves, which I will use here in the safety of an empty room for a second. So one, you can flip over tables, which is kind of cool. Then you can push them and use them as mobile cover. You can sort of flip them anyway, so that's helpful. And then the other thing is you have a roll. And the roll, you're invulnerable for half the roll. So when you're in the air, it's like you're jumping over the bullets. As soon as you land, then you can get hit by something. So when that book was shooting me and there were huge waves of bullets coming out, then you can just roll over the top of them. So it adds quite a bit of depth and strategy to what is already pretty frenetic. About to explode. Oh! Didn't roll in time. I love the little reload animation of the Hunter as well. Swinging that around. But I might switch to her other gun, which is a crossbow, which does way more damage, but is much slower to reload. There we go, 2. So most enemies that will one hit in the first level, like this guy. There we go, pinned against him. I'm screwed. Ah! Rolled straight into a bullet. See, so far, Pete, keep an eye on the dog and tell me if the dog does anything interesting. I think the dog just gets in the way of, nope, doesn't get in the way of bullets. Is it just adorable? I think I support that. I think I support dogs being adorable for no reason. And then this green glowing thing here, this is like a teleport area. So I can open up the map and I can teleport to a room that has a green thing, happens instantly. So I can move around that way, and then if I go back here and just press A, then I go right back to where I was, which is really neat. It's kind of like watching something like Binding of Isaac and taking the things that are annoying about it, which is traipsing back through rooms you've already cleared to get to other rooms that you've missed. More bullets. Ah! I promise I won't scream every time I get shot. That's all good. Okay, so through here, this is the shop. This is the shopkeeper. So we can buy things. We can buy a key, we can buy half a heart, which I probably need, but I don't even have enough shell casings because I'm only on half a heart at the moment. We got ammo, rolling eye, don't know what the rolling eye does. Helix, don't know what the helix is. And then blanks. So blanks you kind of tend to use in boss fights most of the time, and what they do is you for a controller, you press down on the left and right thumbstick, and it clears all the bullets in the room. And so you only have 2 per level, and they restart every floor that you clear. So you go through, you fight a boss, you clear a floor, and then you get 2 more blanks again. So it's about, you know, when you choose to use those. Because the enemies, the boss enemies get actually pretty crazy. Excellent work, Nicholas. Flee! The goddamn books! We're fine. Something that's adorable as well is like these little yellow bullets, they just shoot normal bullets, but then the shotgun is a shotgun casing. Do you see what they did there? I really love the art style. I feel like even though it's so much about guns, right? And guns aren't necessarily the greatest thing in the world, but it's so adorable, and everything about the Gungeon is about guns. Everything is in the shape of bullets, the hearts, your health are bullet casings. Like every level that you go into, you land in like this giant elevator thing, and that's a massive bullet. It's just kind of cute, and it's got a more appealing art style, I guess, than something like Binding of Isaac, which is about a naked child crying tears at piles of shit. You know, that might be something that turns people off from that game, and that you might feel a little embarrassed when your partner goes, "What are you playing?" And you go, "Oh, nothing. This is just a fetus that I need to kill." Here, it's all just sort of guns and puppies. So I have a key and a chest, and now I have a new gun, and I got Dungeon Eagle. Caw! So it's got 200 bullets. Okay, so this is an ammo box. Now when you pick up an ammo box, it refills the gun that you currently have equipped. So I've got 94 crossbow bolts, the rusty sidearm, I have infinite ammo. I might fill up the Desert Eagle. Dungeon Eagle, sorry. There's some great weapons in this game. I'm so pissed I got Dungeon Eagle. There's a cool Molotov cocktail gun, which shoots out Molotov cocktails that land and they burn in a huge circle and they stay burning for about 10 to 15 seconds, which is so helpful in boss fights. Oh, I've never found this kind of room before. A shrine to Icus Hedrix, the great arbiter. Roll the bones or walk away. We're rolling the bones. We are rolling the bones! Roll of the dice, enfeebled and renewed. Right, so it took away 1 health heart completely. Crap, but it also refilled them. Right, so that was a catch-22. I feel like ultimately I would have preferred to just buy more health and refill it, as opposed to now I have a maximum of 2 hearts. This is the boss room. We don't want to be here yet. We want to clear out the rest of the Gungeon. This level. What is this thing? That's an extra blank! Spare blank! Something that's cool in the game as well is if ammo drops and you leave the room, sometimes you'll come back and the ammo won't be there anymore, and there'll just be a note and it says thanks for the ammo, and it's signed by what I assume is the ultimate bad guy in the game. So that's creepy, because he's always watching. Okay, so blobs suck because they break into smaller blobs! Change guns. We need speed! Oh my god. Okay. I guess it's kind of lucky we went to that shrine, because otherwise I would be dead. Breaking pot seems to give you nothing other than immense pleasure. Birds have homing bullets, because of course. Oh. I want it, but I don't have a key. I want it! Alright. I wonder if I can afford a key. Hopefully I get 25 I need another 14 shell casings. Ooh, looking hopeful. If I don't die. What? What? So again, something that differentiates this from Binding of Isaac or Nuclear Throne, health, thank you so much, is that you need to refill your ammo. Actually, did you need to do that in Nuclear Throne? Maybe you did. But in Binding of Isaac, ammo is just sort of constant, so you never need to refill anything. Whereas here, reloading is part of the strategy of when you choose to do it. Do I have any more empty rooms? I don't. Ugh. I think you need to reload. Okay, we're going into the boss. This is not going to go well. This is not going to go well. I am not prepared for a boss fight. I do not have a good enough weapon to beat this. So defeatist already. And I hate this guy because he shoots bullets everywhere. Which makes sense because it's Enter the Gungeon. And he is the Bullet King. this scenario, crossbow, like, I don't know how much crossbow would help because it won't do a huge amount of damage, and the important way I find of getting through these fights is that I just keep my eye on the bullets and I just aim in, like, a peripheral way at the boss! Get out of the flames! Ouch. Everything gets shot. Okay, so I died. I killed 13 enemies. I was the hunter, I was in the keep, it was 12 minutes, I got 34 monies, I got 54 kills. Killed by some fire. Let's return to the bridge and find another character. I might go with the convict because she starts with a pistol like pretty much everyone, but she also has a shotgun from the beginning, which is helpful for room clear and, as we saw before, if you don't pick up a good gun throughout the game. Probably also something I just learned on the fly and I'm thinking about it. Maybe it's a good idea to not spend that key until you've cleared out the whole dungeon and you know what chests are available, because I don't know what's in that black chest. It looked evil, but sometimes evil can be good. We are talking about guns here. Ah! The book! The book! Alright, we'll wait for the blood to clear because that'll hurt. I love her little hair flop as she runs along. I assume it's a she. Yeah, that's definitely a lady. The shotgun is a good choice for this level, which is randomly generated, so it's not really a choice, but because so far we've encountered 2 rooms that have those slimes that break in half, so we want something that has a bit of spray. Her pistol shoots much faster than the hunter's pistol as well. Oh, so close, what a flip! Now, bird has homing bullets. Kill bird. The tables break after a few impacts as well, so they're only temporary safety. A chest dropped. No, Nick, you learnt your lesson. You learnt your lesson, Nick. And that looked like a boring chest as well. Hopefully someone doesn't take it. There's the boss. So far, I haven't found any secrets in the rooms as well. There are strange rooms that you enter where it's like, oh, there's a like the shrine we saw before where you don't necessarily know what's going to happen. But I haven't found secret passages or anywhere in here so far. Maybe I'm not looking enough. I try to break a lot of things, but that's kind of just how I roll in real life as well. This door up here, you can see in the map in the top right, there's an X on it. It's locked off at the moment. That's because you need to enter it. It's probably where the shopkeeper is, or it is one of those shrine rooms. And you need to get to it from another way, and then when you walk down, the stone wall disappears. So you need to leave. That's the exit for that room. Now you see that down the bottom left as well, I've also got a Molotov cocktail. So that's an item that I have available for this character. Another chest. You're tempting me. Don't tempt me, Frodo. Here we go. So there's the chest. Stone door opens up. I feel like that chest is probably better than the other chest that randomly dropped, but who knows, maybe randomly dropped chests actually have better stuff in them. Gangster ghost. Picked up some health. Lots of bullets. Shopkeeper's to the left. Strange room here. I have not seen these before. Oh, that needs a key as well. Everything needs a key! There's health and a chest, but that chest will need a key as well. I can afford another key. So maybe I'll go to the shopkeep, buy a key, go up to the first chest they saw. So the 2 games that I feel like this is most like I've said, is Binding of Isaac and Nuclear Throne. So in Binding of Isaac, this has the similar sort of thing. When you clear out a level, except for the boss fight that I haven't gone to yet, it's nice because you can just wander around here and you feel safe, and then you can make some decisions. So you don't necessarily need to make all your decisions as you go. Now I know the floor is mine, I'm safe, I can figure out where I want to go, what I want to buy. In Throne, you just get sucked out of the level at the end, so there's no downtime. It's kind of just, you clear it out, and then as you kill the last person, a warp hole appears, you get sucked into it, and you bang, straight back into like a new fight. This one has some much needed downtime. No idea what that is. Lowercase r. Alphabetical.
Bullet.
I'm shooting letters.
Bullet. Bullet. Bullet.
I'm shooting the word bullet, and the gun says bullet as I shoot. That's the best gun. And because I have the alphabet gun, when it hits, it also says blam. That is the coolest. Bullet. So many chests. Okay, so I can either get the health in the other room, but I would get into the room, get the health, but I wouldn't be able to get the gun. Or I could get this chest. I feel like I would want to get this chest. I could save it for the next level where there might be an even better chest with horns or something, but I still need to beat the boss, so I feel like a gun in hand is better than two in the bush. Potion of lead skin. I'm invincible, or a Molotov cocktail. Lead skin? Let's go lead skin. I feel like invincible will help me more than just a little more damage. Is that... Wait, what? The guy! The guy! He took it! Thanks to the Molotov, dope. Oh, that's the first time I've seen him. He exists. Okay, where's the boss? Oh, this bloody bird. Rapid fire raptor, Gatling gull.
Bullet.
Oh, the wrong button! I pressed the wrong button.
Bullet.
Okay, now he... Okay, cool. Yep, let's just... Roll!
Bullet.
Roll!
Bullet.
Ow. 10 minutes, 46 monies, 60 kills. The past still haunts you. Killed by Gatling gull. We'll leave it there. Okay, so that was Enter the Gungeon, and I got killed by a giant bird. The highest I've got in this game is level 3, so I've killed 2 bosses and got about halfway through the 3rd level. The bosses are way harder than in something like Binding of Isaac. In Isaac, I would expect to beat the first few bosses and get, you know, pretty far into the game before I started having any real problems. Whereas here, those bosses are crazy. They have a heap of different attacks, and there's just so much on the screen. So many bullets all the time that you really need to sort of wrap your head around. So they are big, tough boss fights, but it's very satisfying when you get through them. Then you get to the next level, and then all the normal enemies are just way harder, and there's heaps of different kinds of enemies. All sorts of new ones. Weird powers, weird bullet things. They chase after you, they try to clamp you. Very bizarre. I really like this game. I've still got a lot to learn, and I feel like the thing that's stopping me at the moment from progressing as far as I would like to is that I'm not incorporating the roll and flipping the tables up as much as I should in my playstyle. I need to start thinking about that as the core mechanic in this game, because it's built in there for a reason. Now, this is one of those games that you have to really like this genre to get something out of this game. If you're watching this and you go, oh, I don't necessarily think it's for me, then I don't think it's at all for you. I don't think playing it will change your mind. But if you're looking at it and going, oh yeah, I like these bullet hell kind of games, I like roguelikes, and I like doing the same thing over and over again, then this is a game that you can play in between deaths in Dark Souls. Alright, that's it for today's episode of Pocket My Pocket Tales. NichBoy out.